Anyway, second match point here for Alex Eala. The first one at 40:15. We've got some Eala emojis as well flying off in the live chat. Become a member and you can do the same. And Alex Eala has got over the line at the second time of asking. She beats Yastremska 6-1, 6-2 in what turns out to be a demolition job reminiscent of her first round victory over Lucia Bronzetti. She's at it again. She's repeating that Miami feat that she achieved earlier this year when she reached the semifinals. She has beaten Yastremska by 1 and 2. Yastremska was unable to hold her serve throughout the entire match as Eala was all over that return. The 3 games that Yastremska did get on the board were courtesy of breaks of serve. We can now have a quick look at some of the match stats from this particular encounter. Well, the most important one, of course, was it was 6-1, 6-2 in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Incredible. Incredible. The match is done. 1 hour and 6 minutes, actually, in the end. Okay, let's have a look at some of these stats, anyway, from this encounter. As Eala makes the semi-finals, having beaten Sonmez in qualifying, followed by Baptiste in qualifying, then a 6-love, 6-1 win over Bronzetti, a third set walkover against Ostapenko, who had to retire hurt with a left foot injury. But today, she has screamed past Yastremska 6-1, 6-2 in 1 hour and 6 minutes. Just incredible. Incredible hitting, especially on return from Eala, as she was all over that return of serve and that serve of Yastremska's. Okay, the stats that I promised you, here they come. We had 0 aces from both players in this match, which despite the fact that Eala has a powder puff serve might surprise some, especially as Yastremska's serve is fine. But anyway, 2 double faults off the racket of Yastremska. As I said, she didn't hold her serve in the entire match. Eala had 12 breakpoint opportunities, of which she took 7, so almost 60% there. Eala getting 76% of her first serve in. That's up from yesterday's 65%. So that's a good thing that will do her a lot of help on this surface. She actually won more points on her second serve than her first did, Alex. And in terms of total points won, Alex Eala won 54 points and Dayana Yastremska 36 in what turned out to be a pretty comfortable win for the Filipina. She is through to the semi-finals. Let's have a quick look at the Eastbourne draw to see who she could be potentially playing in the semi-final, and then we'll bring this show to a close. WTA draw. So it's in the bottom half. Oh, and we already know that Eala is going to be playing Gracheva, because she had a walkover today, Gracheva. So she will be fresh because she didn't have to play Barbora Krejcikova. Krejcikova, of course, pulling out. So Eala will go up against Gracheva. Gracheva, by the way, has reached this stage after wins over Osorio, then Sramkova, and then the walkover today. So Gracheva will be fresh for that encounter, but I do expect Alex to be pretty fresh as well. And of course, Alex's run now on the grass. Let's have a quick look at her grass court pedigree so far this season. It's been getting better and better for her after she lost her first match on grass. Let's have a quick look now at her matches on grass. I think her win-loss record is around about 9-3, I'm going to say, but we'll have a quick look. So let's share this tab with you right now. So it began in Birmingham with a loss to Linda Fruhvirtova in 3 sets. Then she had wins over Raisa and Cabrera in Ilkley before losing to Rebecca Marino in 3 sets. So that's 2 wins, 2 losses at that stage. Then she heads over to Nottingham, where she gets 2 wins over Gracheva. She beat Gracheva, of course, recently in the qualifying in Nottingham in 3 sets. Then she beat Todoni, also in 3 sets, before losing to Magdalinette. So that brings it to 4-3. But, of course, this week in Eastbourne, she's won 5 matches. So it's 9-3 on the grass, and it does include a win over Gracheva. Let's just have a quick look to see if they've played before that particular encounter. and then we'll bring this stream to an end. Of course, the WTA website, which does suck. It's going to be a couple of seconds before I find their head-to-head. Let's switch Iga for Gracheva. But the breaking news is that Alex Eala is through to the semifinals in Eastbourne, and she'll be playing Gracheva in the semifinal. And yeah, it looks like the one and only match was recently in that qualifying, with Eala winning that 6-3, 3-6, 6-3. So I think Eala's probably the favorite. And actually, I'm going to tip her to go through in 3 sets. How about that? Do like and subscribe. And you know what we're going to do?